Well, boys, if you haven't heard the news, here it is. Our most insane dual giveaway ever is here for the next 4 days only, and then it's gone, guys. This was not planned, kind of a last-minute thing because of all the Corvette news going on right now. So I said, let's launch 2 at the same time, and we did, guys. 340 grand. We have never done anything like this. $340,000, guys. I know it's insane, but it's true. I'm scared. $340,000 is what we spent on these 2 brand new, fully loaded Z06s, their mods, and the winner cash all going to you. In other words, if you want to own a brand new C8Z, this is the one, guys. The one you can't miss out on because we are giving away 2 cars at the same time, automatically doubling your chances to own a new C8Z. There is nothing else like this going on right now. Check out the site. As always, anything you get, 1 sticker, 1 keychain, 1 shirt, even 1 entry pack gets you automatically entered to win both cars and both cash prizes. And yes, you can win both. No brainer, guys. 4 days left. Don't miss out. Check out the site, get something cool, and good luck. It is 12:02. Let's get it. Already nervous.
Maybe he goes by Bobby.
He might.
Yeah.
Hope not.
Hope not.
There's only room for 1. Hope not. Bobby's awful. Okay.
Hello?
Hey, what's up, man?
Not much.
How are you?
Good, and you?
I'm doing well. What are you doing?
Laying in bed.
Laying in bed. Okay. Wow. What time is it out there? You're in like Denver, right? Area?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So
Over
it's
here, it's 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. All right. Gotcha.
Comfy?
Cool. You comfy?
A little.
How's your day going?
So far, so good.
Well, could get better. Could be better.
Oh, could it?
Yeah. Who do you think is calling right now? I can't believe you're still on the phone.
You'd be surprised how long I'm willing to stay on phones.
Okay.
If you're a scammer, I'm willing to stay on here to
Oh,
set you up.
sadly not a scammer. Any other ideas?
The other one I could think of is giveaways.
That's right. Robert, I got some news, buddy. I can't believe he's cool as a cucumber right now. Robert, I got some news for you, pal. Happy Friday. You just won a 900 horsepower C7 Corvette and 30 grand in cash, man.
Wow. I actually never thought that would happen.
Well, it happened, buddy. Congrats.
Oh, that's amazing. I actually never thought that was the one I didn't really want.
Really? The C7? What were you trying to win?
The C6, the C7.
The C7. Yeah, you won the C7.
Oh,
The yellow one with 900 horsepower.
yeah, no, my mind is still foggy just because I've been laying in bed.
So you wanted the C7, right?
Yeah, I wanted the C7.
Okay, well, that's what you won, buddy.
I thought I lost. I thought I had to get the C8.
No, you got the C7, buddy.
I had to have you guys help me out and handling that much power.
Oh yeah. What's the quickest car you've had or been in?
The quickest car I've been in multiple times, should I say, is an Audi RS5 2012.
Okay, I mean that's a quick car.
Yeah, 450, all wheel. It was quick.
Okay, well this is twice that.
Yeah, that's not gonna really touch that.
Yeah, twice that. So I think you'll enjoy it. But we can take you out on a little test run. What did you get to win?
I just bought entries.
Entry pack.
To the point where it's like, I can't keep buying shirts and just filling my closet.
Right. A lot of people say, I don't really need any more shirts. I got 400, so I get that. Entry pack is great. That's awesome. I'll tell you what, buddy. Congrats again. Let it sink in. I'll make a post here shortly, and that's it. Congrats again. Thank you, and we'll talk soon.
Awesome. Thank you.
You got it, Rob. We'll talk soon.
All right. Talk soon.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.
There is our winner of the C7. Scared me, said he didn't want it. And I was like, oh no, what was he trying to win? But he actually does want it, to be clear. He wants the C7, and there you go. If you want to be our next winner, you know what to do. Hit the link, get something cool, just in time for the lawnmower. Get something cool, even an entry pack is all it takes to win and get that phone call next for the C8, guys. Check it out, hit the link, good luck. Okay, boys, welcome back to the channel. It's another gorgeous day, and as you saw in the intro clips, the ZR2 is back. She is back, done, and looks fantastic, I gotta say. Turned out amazing. And we're going to jump into that content here in just a second. First, though, as you can see in the back, I got some chairs, and those chairs are super cool chairs for the new shop. So let's drop those off first and then jump into all the ZR2 news. And yes, I am wearing the highly collectible limited edition Buc-ee's 4th of July shirt. Yes, I am that cool. Okay, and here it is, looking good, the new shop. Now, you guys did see the outside before, but you couldn't see the inside, and now I can show you the inside, and well, it's pretty cool. There isn't anything in there. Well, now there's chairs going in there, but there's really nothing in there. However, it's a cool space. So let me show you in a second, get these chairs unloaded, and then we'll talk about the good old ZR2. Actually, real quick, let me turn off the truck so you can hear the doors, because they are awesome. These are super quiet garage doors. That's it, it's closing. You can barely hear the doors. They are really nice. Look at that. Listen to that. Really nice. Currently at the old shop, of course, we don't even have like an opener. We got to do it by hand. And I know, I'm not complaining. I'm a young guy. I can do it by hand, but these are nice. And I kind of forgot the C8 is actually in here too. So we got to move that. Oh, darn. We got to start this thing up. How terrible. Oh, yeah. The acoustics in here are pretty good. Woo! This car does sound and look insane, guys. There is no other giveaway like this going on right now. This is the one, guys. The one you can't miss out on if you like Corvettes. And if you don't like Corvettes, well, sadly, you're on the wrong channel. But yes, 4 days, guys, 4 days left. Don't miss out right now. Hit that link and double your chances to own a brand new C8Z. Good luck. Okay. All right, let's talk about this truck. Oh yes, the ZR2 build is done, boys. Done, and she looks fantastic, I gotta say. This build turned out actually better than I had hoped, and we'll talk about that. I was going to film this, by the way, outside, but it's a scorcher out here, so I figured let's pull the trucks inside. We got some shade and a little AC. But yes, the ZR2 build is done. 5 months, guys. 5 months later. I know, it doesn't feel like, at least to me, it doesn't feel like that was 5 months ago that I got this truck. But yes, 5 months later, our ZR2 Ram TRX / Raptor R build is done. Now, if you didn't see that upload, the original one where I got the truck, the whole point of this build was I was always angry and sad that GM never made a real Raptor R or TRX truck, right? They had the ZR2, but that was a good truck off-road, but nothing like those trucks. You know, it didn't have a cool body, didn't have a supercharger, wasn't fast, didn't have any crazy jumping suspension. And I know they could do it and make something really cool like this because look, I'm just some guy, you know, I'm just some idiot on YouTube, and I feel like I pulled it off, right? So they could definitely do it. They got the engines sitting there. They got the LT4, you know, the engine that's in the ZL1s and the Cadillac Blackwings. They got that. Better yet, could have done the LT5 that was in the old C7 ZR1. Could have done that, but they never did it. And I said, you know what? I want to do it. I want to see what a real GM version of one of those trucks would look like. And here it is. It turned out absolutely amazing. And what do you think? You know, would you want one? I feel like they could have done that LT4 in a truck. And I'm not even saying they had to go like they would have to go the whole way. You know, they could have done same ZR2 suspension, right? Done the wide body and then done the LT4 and then kept it a little more like a little more normal, you know, not as crazy like Baja, like the other two trucks, but they could have then come in underneath those prices because the TRX in its last year, I think started at 110 and the R is like crazy. I think it starts at 120 or something. It's insane. So they could have done normal ZR2 Multimatic setup, LT4, and then added a little flare to the body, and they could have had a really cool truck that comes in underneath the other two price-wise, and I think it would sell like hotcakes. But you tell me, would you get one? I would, even if it only had 650 versus the 700 like the other two. I think it would sell. On that note, I actually didn't do that. I replaced everything under this truck, basically. You can see the full peak suspension setup, full coilover swap, external reservoir, and then the Missoula upper and lower control arms, axles, tie rod sleeves. Tons of work went into this truck. This truck is now insanely capable. So yeah, I didn't actually take the cheap way. I did a lot. And I still actually though, I still came in under the price, the going price, the market price of a new Raptor R. So it can be done. If I'm being honest, actually, I kind of overdid it on the build. And it was tough to get this done because the aftermarket support for this truck is just not as good as the other two. So like the peak parts, for example, all of those were custom built for this truck. Now they do build them to order for other trucks, but it was all custom done for this truck. And I definitely overdid it. So thank you to them. They did a fantastic job. The truck rides like a freaking cloud, but I did kind of overdo it. Like it doesn't need all this for what I'm doing. Like the whole point was to make a truck that's a daily for the street. But yeah, now it's more intense than that. And if I didn't say, it's got the coilover on the back as well. So huge thank you to Peak for their work on this truck and on this project. They knocked it out of the park. And then my next and final thank you has to be, well, I can thank CSP again too, but you guys already saw that upload. Of course, it is supercharged with a Magnuson 2650. If you didn't know that, it is. But my final and biggest thank you has to go to none other than PAX Power Trucks down in Houston. They did like all of this. Not only the install on all the driveline stuff, they got the truck aligned, it drives dead center, wheel is dead center, thank God. Not only did they do all of that, but they did all of the body stuff as well, and it is perfect. I told them that's hard to do, and I told them it's gotta be OEM quality. It has to look like a truck that you could buy new at a dealership, and that's tough. All of this body stuff is custom, this piece, everything else, and it's really hard to get it to line up and look good, no gaps, and it does. The paint is good. The fender liners are insane, better than stock actually. Like it turned out great. And I was scared. That was the most scary part for sure, because I have had, we'll say not great, actually horrible experiences with body stuff in the past. So I was scared, but it turned out great. Everything works, everything is lined up. This was all redone. This looks good. Like, it's great. I can't actually believe it. They did a fantastic job. And look at that body. Look at the hips, boy. Oh my God. Yeah, you can tell I like it. It looks so good. And then compared to the Rex here, overall, they're actually pretty close. You can see the mirrors are equal. The roof is about the same, but they get there in very different ways. Look at the fender on the ZR2 compared to the fender on the TRX. Very different. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with the little extra bulge. Looks good. And yeah, there you go. The two trucks side by side. Whew, it does look good. So that's it. My own custom one of one, truly custom ZR2 Raptor R/TRX fighter truck. What do you think? Please, please guys, comment below. Tell me how I did. And do you think GM should have done this? I think so.